Holiday. I was supposed to spend this holiday with Emeka, but I couldn't contact him. His phone was off, he didn't reply my email, he didn't go online, and the point is, I couldn't reach him. I didn't know why I felt empty without Emeka. Wonder why I miss him too. Then, hello Neka? Want to go to movie today? It was Emeka. At last. Suddenly sound of violin played in my head. Ha 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 ha, I guess I'm getting crazy. Yippee, I'm going to enjoy this day to the fullest. Cinema, my favorite hangout place, I'm coming. In the mall. Damn, where is that boy? I asked myself. Far at an angle, I saw someone familiar. James? Why is he here and approaching me? Wait, I opened my mobile and checked my call log. It happened that the guy who called me wasn't Emeka, but it was James. I must be busy missing Emeka that I didn't notice it. What should I do? It was too late to run. He was standing right in front of me and, yay, we went to the movie together. I felt I had betrayed Emeka. I hope he was not there too. Why should I care about Emeka? I don't love him. Yeah, I don't love him. The day that I had waited come at last, but rather too late. James proposed me to be his girlfriend. Am I dreaming? I cried for joyness and accepted him, forgetting that I was Emeka's girlfriend. Secretly we started dating. I tried to tell Emeka but still couldn't reach him. He must be enjoying his holiday with his family in Abuja.
After a few days, I heard from James that maybe Emeka would come back that day, so I called him and yay, he was home. We met as usual at a cafe that early morning. I was ready to tell him about that. I was afraid of nothing but rather proud to lose him. There we met, and I miss him all of a sudden, and I felt like I don't want to lose him, but I had to. He also looked paler at that day. I had to tell him the truth. And yeah, I managed to tell him, brave Neka in the house. He seemed fine with the news and indeed looked happier than before. I told him about that. Okay, I get it. Maybe he had found a new girl in Abuja. Good, I didn't need to worry about him anymore. I didn't know what to feel at the moment. Happiness or sorrow, joy or pain. That night after roaming in the town with James, I went straight to Emeka's house. Don't ask me why, it just happened. There I saw an ambulance drove off hurriedly from Emeka's house. I wondered what had happened. I knocked the big door of the big house. A butler come out and asked me to come in. I was brought to a living room and wow, there was a family gathering, but I didn't see Emeka anywhere, and they seemed to be mourning as if someone had died. I asked the butler what had happened. He explained that Emeka was dying, and he couldn't be saved in any way. He went to Abuja for his last wish. I had made his life more useless than before. I thought that maybe I was in love with Emeka, or was that feeling because I felt pity for him?
Now, I'm rather afraid to lose Emeka, rather than to lose James. For whatever will happen, I will always remember you. The school was reopened again. It was school term again. How I missed Emeka. Now I can feel how lonely life is without Emeka. Emeka, I need you. Flashback. I was visiting Emeka at hospital that day, and the day before I broke up with James, and for my happiness, he let me. He was having a guest. Emeka introduced his friend as Chima. Chima is his cousin who had just come back from South Africa as his father had some business there. Now, Chima was going to live here for a long term and was going to transfer to my school. Who cares? After Chima left. Why are you here? I don't need you, so please leave, asked Emeka. I was shocked. What is this jerk talking about? I felt like I wanted to smack his head. I was just roaming around here and decided to visit you. I lied. I then left and I cried. I cried not because he was mad. I was afraid I would lose his love. The more steps I took, the more pain I felt. If only he knew how much I love him. If only he knew how much I miss him. If only he knew how I need him badly, life won't be so hard. The next day, I went to Emeka's house and still I waited for him. However, I was afraid to face him. I really don't want to hurt him further and deeper. Through his open window, I saw him writing on something on his desk. He looked sad and dying. The next second, I realized that he was also staring back at me.
Oops, my stupid mobile started to vibrate and I answered the call. Hello, Neka. It is me, Emeka. Someone from the other line talked. I looked back at Emeka's window and saw him waving at me and seemed weirdly happy. At Emeka's room. From inside, his room looked really enormous. How have you been this few days? He asked. I was awkward, not sure what to say. How are you with James? He forced. I hope he is treating you nicer than me. He continued inside. He sat on his bed and glanced at me. I told him that my relationship with James was over. So funny of you. You left me for James, and now you left him for whom? He laughed, making fun of me. I guess, now or never, I reminded myself. Emeka, I love you. Ever since you flew to Abuja, I had been missing you, and I realized that I love you, I confessed. Tears streamed down from his closed eyes to his cheeks. I couldn't love you. I'm dying. I can die at any time, so please don't love me. Please, he begged. And please leave now, he demanded. His word did hurt me, but he must be hurt even more, for he couldn't love. Can I take something of yours so that I can never forget you? I requested. He told me to take anything I wanted and get lost from his sight. I then left, bringing myself 1,001 pieces of broken hope. If only I could make him happy for just one day. I went to my home and wailed like world was going to end. On my hand I hold a book I took from Emeka.
I didn't know what to expect from that book. I opened it and found out that it was his personal diary. Curiosity made me read the entries. 6th March. I asked Nneka to be my girlfriend and she said, yes. I am the happiest lad in the world today. Tomorrow I'm going to take her to a fast food spot. I can't wait for tomorrow. 4th June. I found out that I was dying and only have few weeks to live. I must leave Nneka before she knows about this. I don't want to hurt her, but I have to. 7th June. Holiday. I'm going to Abuja today to stay away from her. Hope she do hurt and leave me. 11th June. I'm back. I was going to tell Nneka that I wanted to leave her. However, it ended up that she left me for James. Hope she will be happy with her new soulmate. 13th June. Hospital. I can't believe this. After all of this time, she didn't love. She didn't even visit me. Somehow, I didn't want her to know. 14th June. She visited me today. I didn't know why, but I was mad at her. However, still deep inside of me, I do love her as deep as the ocean and as thick as the sky. If only she knew. 17th June. I'm starting to imagining thing. I see Nneka outside my house. And Nneka, I want you to know that I will never stop loving you. He does love me, I thought. No matter what will happen, I will always love you too. I called Emeka and compelled him to go out.
That evening was the happiest day of my life. We went to a movie then, to the arcade, and finally we went for some dinner.
We forget neither what had happened this morning nor what had happened this few weeks. We were like couples again, but it was just for a day. The next day I called Emeka again, but no one answered, so I went to his house. There, many people coming to his house. I rushed to the living room and saw a dead body lying at the center of the room surrounded by Emeka's family who were sobbing and wailing. I wondered where Emeka was. I took a look at the dead and indeed it was Emeka. Emeka is gone now and died. I never expect this day would come so fast. My heart ached painfully, not wanting to let him go. His mother approached me and gave me a letter. Emeka was gone. I didn't know what to anticipate from the letter. I opened it and read through. More and more drop of tears fell. I didn't know if you need to know this, I love you. Yesterday was indeed the happiest day of my life ever. However, I was not meant for you, so I want you to forget me and go on with your happy life just like before you knew me. Whoever your new soulmate will be, whether it is James or Chima or whoever he is, I will always be happy for you. The short, simple paragraph affected me so much. I don't want to forget him, I just can't. I didn't think if there is anyone who can replace his love. After 1 year, nothing much had happened except Chima kept bothering me for love.